People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news, this one is called Sorry for Maga Dog, him turn round and him bite you. And people, I am speaking about a case in some island wherein it is said that a Jamaican born man and his name is Linson Boyd. Him lim up him girlfriend, her name is Althea Henry. She is said to be 50-year-old. Now based on information, it is said that her son tried to intervene. However, he was also bust up him head and he was taken to the place of recovery and he is presently in intensive units. Now people, based on information, it is said that back in 2017, this man, he tried to take away the same lady's life. Him lim her up and leave her in her field to basically DEAD. However, when this case was tried in courts, this same lady that lost her life, we are speaking about on Father's Day, she went to the court and she went on her knee and she begged and pleaded the court and the judge, please to let him go. So therefore, the case was dismissed. However, people, that mistake that she made would come back to haunt her in the worstest way. So people, take a listen, take a look to this news article and then I'll give my piece.
We interrupt this peaceful Father's Day with the grim news that 50-year-old Althea Henry was murdered and her 21-year-old son seriously injured today, Sunday, in Cashew Hill. Henry was discovered in her home, chopped to death at around 7 p.m. The young man is said to be warded in the intensive care unit of the Sir Lester Bird Mount St. John's Medical Center. The police are currently searching for the perpetrator, Jamaican-born Linson Boyd, who is said to be on the run. In March 2017, Boyd was charged with attempted murder when he brutally attacked and battered then 47-year-old Althea Henry and left her for dead at Radio Range in a field close to the Minnow Magnet School. She suffered massive facial injuries as well as a broken left and right arm. That matter was, however, thrown out of the courts when the woman pleaded with the magistrate to drop the charges. In this incident, today, it is alleged that Boyd Henry, and when her son attempted to intervene to rescue his mother, several wounds were inflicted to the young man's head. Broadcast News will keep you posted on this big breaking story as more information comes to hand. However, we can confirm tonight that 50-year-old Althea Henry is dead and her 20-year-old son is in critical condition, allegedly at the hands of her boyfriend, Jamaican-born Linson Anthony Boyd. Boyd is currently on the run and is being sought by the police.
Now people, based on this information, based on the accents, it is obvious that this is in some other place other than Jamaica. And we can only come to a conclusion that this lady might have filed for this person and gave him his legal residency or legal stay in the country. However, it is a mistake that would come back to haunt her, just like the mistake that she made in 2017 when she asked the court to free him up based on the act that he did. Now people, when we listen to news like this and we hear people say they interrupt a peaceful Father's Day with breaking news that a Jamaican is responsible for taking out a lady, his girlfriend, after this Jamaican was already charged. However, this Jamaican was freed up by the same lady that he came back to haunt like a devil. And what we also see is that this lady put her son in harm's way. So people, I say this to say that whenever you make decisions, especially when you have children around you, whenever because of your delusional love that you have for this person, you put that in front of the safety and security of your own children or of your family, it is a very selfish act. Now I know that a lot of these Jamaicans, they can be manipulative, they can be sweet with the mouth, they are con people, them full of craft. So therefore, even though this lady experienced something wherein the man nearly limb her up before, leave her for DEAD, broke up her foot and hand or her hand, whatever the case is, same difference. She went back to the court and she begged the court, don't lock him up, free him, he is a good man, rete, lele, blue, blah, blah. And people, we've seen this all before. This is all too common in Jamaica. Because same way, we see the lady the other day, the boyfriend, when she was pregnant, him almost bust out her belly, try to hang out, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. And the same JACKASS. She went back and she begged the court to let him go because he promised to send her to school. And she wants to give, he can repent, he can become a saved soul, he can become a saint, he can become a Christian, whatever the case is. However, people, my point is that we should expect the same result for that lady as soon as that man is out. As soon as he gets the opportunity to do it all over again, he is just going to press reset. He has not changed. I am not saying that there is not redemption or there's no way people can basically rehabilitate and become a changed person. However, people, the truth and the fact is that a leopard never changes its spots. The truth and the fact is that unless these people get any sorts of emotional help, professional help, more than likely they are only going to elevate their status. It is only going to be amped up. It is only going to get worse. So in other words, instead of cuss on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, them are cuss Monday through Sunday, right through the week. Instead of giving you a little cuff up, you get some elbow, you get some WWMA, whatever they want to call it, box up, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. So people, me just say, here again, we see a next Jamaican that is disgracing Jamaica. An ex-Jamaican that goes out of his way for basically bite the hands that feed him, because more than likely, like me say, people, and I don't know the underlying story, I am not going to say that this lady filed for him. However, people, whenever you see people that delusional, they will do just about anything for the man, even if them realize that the man is a piece of shit. So people, I say this to say that don't you ever live in a delusional, deluded world where you see things because maybe the man a work you good, maybe the man full of craft, maybe him full of all sorts of charisma and charm. However, people, what you have to do, you have to weigh the pros and the cons, the ebbs and the flow. You have to watch that, because the truth and the fact is that why is it that you're going to make a little smile or a little 5 minutes, whatever, walking at the bedroom, eclipse everything that this man is doing? So therefore, don't be clouded, don't be caught with your eyes wide shut whenever you're in any sort of relationship with anybody, because the truth and the fact is that if this man come animally click you up every day, if this man a cuss you out every day, if this man maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, 2017, we're in 2021, him do that to you, and you only live because of the mercy of God for all who believe in a God, and then you come back and the man come back and do the same thing over and over again. People, when will people learn? These people, they don't need a second chance. These people, if you give them 100 chance, they are going to do the same thing 100 times. And if you give them 101, they are going to do the same thing. Just get the picture, get it in your head. You cannot be fool when you live in a life of 2021, because people out there, them wicked, they are evilous. And if you give a wicked man a chance to take you out, if he did not do it the first time, he is only going to do the same thing over and over again. And people, in this case, we said that is the case, because the lady gave him an opportunity that he did not deserve. She more than likely sent for him, she put him up in her house. She make sure say him see a better life. However, people, he is not seeing any of this. He is seeing all of the psychotic, delusional stuff that he has in his head, because of the fact that maybe he is jealous, maybe he is obsessive, and maybe he is just a psychopath. Point blank and period. So people, me just assure you, it happens in Jamaica, and whenever the Jamaican, I am not speaking about the good ones, I am speaking about the loose cannons, whenever them go any other place, whether it be England, UK, America, Canada, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. As soon as them get a chance, they are only going to expose their basically true self, them true nature, because people aggression is in their nature. It is in their chromosome, it is in their DNA. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.